Detroit, we are back. As you can hear and actually see, I did indeed get a new microphone. So let me know how it sounds down in the comments. Hopefully all good reviews. Dumped a little bit of money into trying to make the content sound and look better for you guys. So let me know what you guys think. But don't want to focus on that for too long. We got a season here to win some games. So we are up here at January 1st, so we got until the 25th until we got to take another small little pause for scouting. But our top line, I would say, 32, 35, and 33 points, basically point per game on that top line. 34 for Casper, 33 for Iafallo, and 42 for Sprong. So the second line doesn't need any work. That's for sure. As far as the third line, they could be getting a little more production. I would hope around like 15 for everybody. Trocheck has 16, but Tomasino and Deneau are down at 12 and 11. Barabanov 13, Casper or Berggren 16, and Soderblom 10. I'm actually okay with how that looks. As far as these guys down here, being a -6 and a +4, +14, +14, and then +23 and +15. Can't really complain too much about that. And then Kosa having himself a 914 year and Blackwood having himself a 924 year so far. Honestly, I think the team is good where it's at. I think it's at its peak potential right now. So let's go ahead and just dive into some more simulation. We're going to go ahead and get up to January 25th here. Hopefully we can definitely stay in a playoff spot, keep a winning streak or a point streak going. There we go. That's what we like to see. So we miss a point there. But overall, we're actually playing pretty good this month. 3 regulation losses so far. Let's see. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 3, and 1. That's not a bad record. I'll take that. In 11 games, obviously, we still have a couple more games this month, but we gotta go do our scouting. So right now we're sitting at tied for 3rd in the NHL, so I can't be too upset about that. We're definitely still a very contending and good team. But let's go ahead and I will just show you guys. So Larkin's actually up at 50 points now. He is our team leader in points with 25 goals as well. So he's doing pretty good. He's on pace for a 40 goal year, it looks like, which is what we needed now that we don't have DeBrincat anymore. And we're just banking on either Larkin or Raymond being able to score those goals. Gavin will probably crack 20. He might already have, but yeah, we're just hoping on those guys to be able to score. So let me go ahead and assign these scouts really quick and I will be right back. All right, so we are back. We have our scouts fully sent out. Now we need to go ahead and I think just get right back into simulation. So we're sitting, 3 points behind the contender President's Trophy teams, which ironically enough are the Blue Jackets and the Buffalo Sabres. Wow, this league looks a lot different. Okay. Okay, so we have until May 12th now. So we've got a lot of space. We got the whole regular season to finish up here. Let's go ahead and just finish up the month of January. See if we can end on a hot streak. I would like to. Okay, that's pretty good. 30, 15, and 9. We're at 69 points. We are 2 points behind the Blue Jackets and tied with the Sabres now. So let's go ahead and get up to here, see if any of those teams play any more games. So they don't. So we all took our all-star break at the exact same time. Let's just get up to the end of the month here. All right. Deneau has been injured with a mild concussion. Let's go ahead and edit that manually. Barabanov dropped to a 79. That's not ideal, but should still be okay. Lombardi can go ahead and slot in there. 5-2 win. Okay, Deneau is fully healed. All right, perfect. So we got the win with him slotted in there. Let's go ahead and get Barabanov down and Lombardi out. Philip Deneau back in. He's only a 79 now, unfortunately. Philippe Deneau, 79 down to a bottom 6 forward. you know, he still has the ability. He just doesn't have the speed anymore. He still has the ability to contend for the rest of this year. So I think we're still going to be okay. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the simulation done. Oh, can't see what's happening. Okay, so no regulation loss yet. Let's see the Sharks here. Okay, it's another win, another win. Can we get that last one against St. Louis? Dickinson. We do need more forward depth now. It's actually starting to worry me. So let's see. That's not going to be what we need, though. Let's go ahead and decline that trade. Ooh, another loss. All right, let's go ahead and get up to Chicago and Florida. Soderblom. He's on the bottom line, so we can just have head coach replace player. And there we go. 2 more wins. So we are still sitting just 1 point behind now the Hurricanes instead of the Blue Jackets. For the top of the league, we're sitting at 37, 17, and 10. And let's go ahead and get into the trade deadline. So we're definitely a buying team. 100% a buying team. Now, it would just matter on what we could actually buy. Wow, it's actually, I haven't played through a franchise mode late enough to see Brant Clark be out of his, like potential growth, which is pretty interesting to see. All these guys who seemed like they were middle-aged, like middle prime when we started, are now getting very old. Okay, well, it seems like just a bunch of older guys. They want first line forwards in return. Timo Meyer, he wouldn't be awful, but he has 2 years left. I don't want 2 years. Thomas Hurdle. He still has a lead exact at 36 years old. That is definitely someone we could go for. 1 year left. That is definitely someone we could go for to boost our team. Oh, look at that. Lupul bumped up to a 68 in 1 year, 18 overall jump. That is crazy. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Schultz is up to a 70, so that's not too bad. What about our goalies? Still both at 54. Well, I think one of them went up a little bit. I don't remember which one, though. But that's not what we're looking at here. We want to see if we could just straight go here for here. Detroit would be over league max salary. They have a little bit that they could hold on to. Could they just retain a little bit? Like there? They just retain 0.5 mil? Because Detroit would still be over league salary. Yeah. Okay, so what about that? No. What about that? Detroit would still be over league salary. Okay, so there, no way. It says it's fine. Huh. So what if instead we actually did just make it an upgrade and we got rid of like Philippe Deneau? Because he is really dying off. What if we did that? Just get rid of his contract as well. I would be very comfortable with that. Detroit would still be over league max salary. Is there anyone else we could go with? I mean, like it would also be a second guy, like Iafallo would be the guy we could do it. First and Iafallo for Hurdle, that would definitely go through. We might be able to get like a second back for that. I'm gonna try it. They've got a whole bunch of picks. Maybe like the Toronto second. We might be able to do that if they're really trying to offload Hurdle. Let's try it. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do that way. There we go. All right, I'm cool with that. We're not going to use our pick for anything decent. Like, we're not going for any elite players, so giving up our first round pick is definitely in line with trying to make the cup. Now, my next question is, do we try to find depth players? Do we try to upgrade our bottom? Like, let's see. We're just going to keep scrolling. Like guys down here. Like, I'm not going to go for Monahan. Actually, I could easily get Monahan as like a depth guy. Because they want a top goalie prospect. I mean, he's 35. He's not worth a top goalie prospect. Matthew Phillips, on the other hand, could be 31 years old. Let's see. I mean, 31. He's gonna drop off soon. And he only fits forward line 1. Nah. Nope, that's not our guy. Let's see, who else do we have? The bank. These guys are all so old. Dawson Mercer actually would be the guy, though. And we somehow get Dawson Mercer. Let's see here. Forwards. We would be giving up someone like Barabanov. Yep, Detroit would be over league max salary cap. Dawson Mercer. 84 overall. 28 years of age. Yeah, we're just running into cap issues now, which we expected, right? I mean, we expected to be able to, or to have to run into cap issues. So Philippe Deneau, let's see, could I get them to retain anything? Like that. And then potentially toss in some picks they might want, like a 7th and a 6th. Try that. No. All right, let's go ahead and also add in a 4th. How about that? The trade looks fair, but the New Jersey Devils are not willing to retain the salaries that you were suggesting. Okay, so I don't think we have anybody else on a one-way contract. Who are our one-ways? Let's see. Bergeron, Barabanov, Soderblom. Oh, this motherfucker. Yeah, I forgot about this dude. All right, so let's go back and not retain as much, maybe. Detroit would be over league max salary cap. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how to fix that, man. Take out a 7th. Let's go look at one-ways again. Let's see here. Line and Philip Deneau and Soderblom because he's injured, maybe. That should definitely go through. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm okay with that. Now we need to see if we can just find like an 80, like 80 overall, maybe 81 that we can just grab up for. Like a Finiseyev would be good. They want a top goalie prospect. We need to find someone very cheap, though. That's our problem. He's on a 2-way contract, Philip Kurashev. 80 overall. We're looking for more depth. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to add depth for this run. So Kurashev ain't a bad option. Now, they do want a top goalie prospect, which I know for a fact he is not worth Downey, but Lawrence, we could definitely pull something back from them as well. Let's see, we can get probably like a, we can get like a 3rd and a 4th back for it as well. We might be able to do that. We might be able to swing that. Let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm good with that. So we're adding some picks back. Sorry guys, dog keeps whining, don't know why. Okay, so realistically, let's go ahead and take a look at our forwards. Do we need to add anything else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That second line definitely looks better with Hurdle, Casper, Sprong. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12. Okay, realistically, I mean, I don't like our injury depth being Lombardi, but I don't think it's awful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our injury depth is 2 Amisto. Could be a lot better, but we know what situation we're in. Our starters are what win us everything. We are getting up there. Raymond up at 27, Larkin at 33, Sider at 28, Hurdle at 36. Like, we don't really have much time left on this team. Gavin is going to be our next guy to build around, as well as Dickinson. But yeah, I mean, we don't have all the time in the world here. We got like Casper, Gavin, Dickinson are our next guys to build around. But we don't have all the time in the world here to win to consistently win cups. So I think that's our trade deadline. We definitely improved the team for sure, but I'm looking for that President's Trophy, man. I think we've won it once, but I'm looking for it again. We want to be a modern day dynasty. Of course, someone goes down to injury right away. All right, so Dawson Mercer up, which we already knew was probably going to happen. And then let's go ahead and get Kurashev in. There we go. I'm actually not too upset about that. Kurashev down the middle with 80 faceoffs. Oh, Lombardi actually has 80 faceoffs. Wow. Who's got the better strength? 83. Lombardi's at 75. So we're going Kurashev down the middle. Yeah, we're not doing that. Gavin is definitely going back on the top line. Swap it there. Casper right there. And Hurdle there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. How's Sprong still doing? He's got 64 points in 65 games. He's doing pretty good. He's got 74 points. He's got 68. And Raymond has 55. So not too bad on that first line. What about these guys back here? 21 and 36 points for Cider is actually pretty good. How are our goalies doing? Kosa is still at 908, 2.86, 32 wins on the year, so that's pretty good. And Blackwood is playing out of his mind as a backup, so we're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and stop the simulation here. We do take a 4-1 loss to the Lightning, which does not bode well for us. I mean, but we're still only 3 points back. We need to put together like a good rest of the month here. If we can just lose 2 games. Oh my God, we lose 3 in a row, 4 in a row. What is happening? Tomasino's back. Okay, so we can go ahead and get Tomasino back in here instead of Lombardi. So what I'm actually gonna do, I think, is Tomasino down like that. There we go. So Berggren, Kurashev, Barabanov. I'm okay with that as our 4th line. Let's go ahead and cancel sim so we can actually see what's happening. And we do finally get a win there. We had, oof, that was a really bad stretch, and having the Sabres beat us was not good. All right, so we do have some bad teams coming up here, though. We do beat Florida. Senators we beat. Nashville we beat. Washington we beat. And Columbus we beat. Okay, we're actually, I don't know if we have a chance. We're already 2 games ahead of them, and they're 5 points ahead of us. The Hurricanes already have 51 wins. All right, I mean, we're a playoff team for sure. Guaranteed, I think we're a playoff team. But I don't think, unless we can win out, which we don't. Yeah, they're at 114 points. There's no way. And as far as the Sabres go, we're not going to overtake them either. We can at best tie their points, and we don't even do that. Let's see if we can just beat them going into the playoffs. That would be ideal, and we can. Okay, so we're not a 50-win team, but we are a 100-point team. One of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of the top 5. So there you go. We're actually sitting, it looks like 3rd in the NHL, so not too bad. 47, 24, and 11. That's a lot of overtime losses. If we could have cut that down by 4 and went to like 51, 24, and 7, obviously we would still be behind the Sabres, but we would be in a lot better spot. We'd have 3 more points, 108. We'd be tied with the Blue Jackets, but all right. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and get the regular season over. We've got the Montreal Canadiens. We'll go ahead and do an end of season wrap up here. I am not going to start the playoffs yet, but we can go ahead and do an end of season wrap up here. Dylan Larkin was our team leader with 92 points, 46-46. So he had himself a good year. Daniel Sprong, even at 33, is still sniping it. 38 goals, 38 assists. Is that his best year in his career? Hang on, I have to look now. Best year of his career, potentially? Oh, yeah. Best year of his career, for sure, in the NHL. Not even a question. He's had some pretty good years with us, but this year, plus 27, 76 points was definitely his best year of his career. We got a plus 32 on Sam Dickinson, plus 27 there. Cider with 51 points was a decent year for him. Casper, 66 points. That's what we like to see. Lucas Raymond was 70, a 30-goal scorer. Dylan Larkin, 46. That's definitely his goal high, I'm pretty sure. 46. Yeah, that's definitely his goal high. There you go. So Dylan Larkin with another pretty much best year of his career. He had 94 points here, 92, but 46 goals is a high for him. Edvinson had himself a decent year at a plus 21. Gavin, plus 20, 89 points. Can't complain. 20 goals. Let's see. Anybody else with a notable year? Tomas Hurdle. What did he do since he joined us? Let's see. Not exactly what we're looking for. We wanted him to score some more goals, but let's see. Yeah, I mean, as a sniper, I wanted him to get more than 3 goals in 17 games. That could have been a lot better, but Trocheck still had himself a decent year, a 25 goal year, even at 36 years old, putting up some numbers. So can't really complain about that. Head over to our goalies here. Kosa with a 41 win year, can't complain. And Blackwood right there, 932, 2.15 as a backup. That is unbelievable. So all in all, I think we had a pretty good year. I will show you guys what the draft class looks like so far. There you go. So obviously this guy is unknown. He is still being scouted, but top 6 on the 3rd overall guy, really. I wonder why he would get top 6, or I wonder why he would get 3rd compared to someone like this who has an X factor, is NHL ready. I don't know. Gilbert Moreau, any other guys with X factors? Doesn't look like it, but we got another medium elite sniper here. It's probably just because, yeah, his NHL ETA isn't right now. We got some elite lows here at the end of the 1st round. Let's see, anybody else that, yeah, there you go. Another elite low, top 6 forward, and Harry Cleary, another elite low in Charpentier. So a decent amount of late guys we could find in some rounds. Still got top 6 forwards here at the end of the 2nd round, beginning of the 3rd. But we will go ahead and get into the draft probably in the next video, if not the one after that. I think that's going to be all for this video. So let me know what you guys think of the Red Wings season for the 2029-2030 season. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.